welcome into your reading. This is a general message for anyone who comes across this video and feels connected to it. The intention is that you find some sort of clarity, perspective, direction, even in this reading. So how these readings work, it's an in-depth tarot reading. We start off with a little bit of oracle just to get a high-level general idea of what we're dealing with today for you guys. And then we'll start to pull the tarot and go more and more into detail as the reading moves on. So you have the Pisces card here, card of determination, with the card of memory from the Santa Muerte Oracle deck. I'm going to pull another card here, but I mean, right off the bat, we're dealing with something that has to do with the past here. Okay, this could also be a spiritual meaning of your ancestors are near and close to you at this point. Where you come from, your bloodline, your soul lineage is of some sort of focus at this time. It could also be a moment in time that you're dealing with right now, right? So something from your past is coming up and it's playing a prominent role in your overall vibe or energy. You are sifting through your thoughts. You are sifting through your memories, right? So you're trying to uncover something that happened before. Maybe you're trying to look for certain details or get the facts about it. For some reason, it's important to you at this time. For some reason, you need to know what happened back then in order to clear something up today in the present. All right, one more card here for the Pisces. What else is coming through? Overall energy. Intention. Okay, so intentionally, purposefully digging through the past at this point. There's like some sort of wisdom or knowledge that you're trying to acquire or accumulate. Maybe this has to do with something that you used to know before. Maybe it was like a subject or a topic or, that you were interested in the past that is now coming through again. Could be your spiritual gifts as well. Intention. You're trying to create something in the now by using something that happened before. Okay, so you're playing with time. Okay, there's an element of time looping, time jumping, going back and forth, cleaning something up. I'm also feeling it's coming through for the personal energy for the Pisces that I'm reading for today, please. Personal energy, mind, heart, body, and soul. It's also making me feel like you're clearing your name or you are trying to like clean it up, right? Like maybe there was a dramatic moment, right? Like there was a lot of people involved or a lot of gossip that's happening where it's like he said, she said. And so you're trying to clear your name. You have the Three of Pentacles, the first card in your personal energy. So you are communicating with a group of people. You're working with others here. Oh, wow. You have... Interesting. You had the Five of Cups fall out, but I'm not going to take it. I mean, it does feel like I was saying, right? Like about the group of people. And there could be some toxicity in your environment right now. And you're trying to like save yourself. You're trying to justify and explain yourself even. But I think it's getting too ugly, too messy, to the point where it's coming across as you being like you're overdoing it, right? Like maybe some people are like, well, why do you have to explain yourself if you didn't do anything wrong? So maybe there's like a little bit of truth that's being hidden for whatever reason, like if this is not something that was terribly wrong and you just being private about it, That's one thing. And it may be coming across to others as toxic or manipulating, right? Or a little gaslighting or something. Unless you really did something wrong, which I don't know, but you're definitely determined to clear something up that is causing a lot of like confusion, and it I don't know, it's getting to the point where it's like almost sabotaging your situation in a sense. So you just want to be careful not to like completely overdo it here. You may be burning bridges unintentionally, right? Like it feels like you're trying to bring people close and you're trying to take the lead on this situation and express yourself and explain yourself, but instead it's just turning people off or throwing people off. The high priestess here is saying like, okay, take a step back and really follow your intuition. I'm also getting a sense like you're covering up for someone or you're defending someone. It's interesting. Like, and this, whatever it is that's being hidden in the under, like, belly of this whole situation is a deeper meaning, a deeper truth, you know? It's like, if this has to do between you and another person, you're covering up for them or your entire situation with them, but this thing means something to you. And so it's like you're sacrificing your reputation or you're sacrificing your name for the sake of something that is like powerful. Something's powerful, it feels. In your environment, here are the people. And oh my God, like the Three of Cups so close together to this Five of Swords is gossip all day. Like, excuse me, but why are people so involved in your energy here, in your situation? Do you need to be explaining yourself? Like, is it any of anyone's business? I don't know, like if you feel like you're just doing too much to please the crowd or to clean up your name, like, oh, well, you know, like at some point it's like, you know what, like, forget it, right? Like I'm doing me. It's none of your business anyway. I was giving you an opportunity to know my situation, but whatever, right? Like, does it matter that these people need to know the truth about whatever this thing is? You know, does it involve them? Does it hurt them? Does it impact them? I don't know. I'm pulling here these two cards. I feel like this is someone else here, the Queen of Cups and the Four of Cups. This person could be the thing that's underneath it all that you're trying to protect here in some way. Okay. In your environment, yeah, like a lot of people around, you're trying to balance these people out and you're trying to not lose control of the situation. That's clearly stated here in this reading in the bottom here. You're definitely trying to control the situation, control the people, control what they say, control how far it goes, control the rumors, you know. It's like what's true, what's not true, right? Like balancing, trying to bring some like people together, even whatever your instincts are saying to do. I don't know why you feel the need to control them. I'm going to get some clarifiers here. I don't know if I like these cards where they are. Let's move them over a little bit. All right, so let's clarify some stuff here. What is the top row? What is it that's Prince of Cups, Two of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. This is like a new emotion, or like it could be like a new relationship, a new person. You know, it could be the fact that this 10 of Pentacles is like a life, right? Like all encompassing all of the big things in your life right now. If you're not careful around these people here, I feel like this situation can easily sabotage this 10 of Pentacles, Prince of Cups relationship or circumstance that you're in. Yeah, this is like go within and be quiet. Be quiet and don't say anything. Don't stoop to their level, you know? Like if they're coming through and they're like attacking and they're assuming and, you know, just saying all kinds of things or whatever, like, yeah, maybe it's hurtful or maybe you feel like you have to defend yourself. But if it's truly like your business and it has nothing to do with them, then there's no reason for it, in my opinion. It's just adding to the fire. It's adding to the fire. Your higher self, your high priestess part of you is saying like, you know better, right? Like quiet down, stop talking. And maybe you're just riled up and you want justice and you want, you know, to put people in their place. But sometimes it's like, we just have to let go of that part of a situation for the sake of it just dying down and like the fire just turning off, you know. 3 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, Strength. 3 of Wands, the Fool. Ace of Wands. You want to go and take a new leap of faith and risk and jump into something new here. You want to, with all of your instincts and all of your like primal self, you want the harmony though in the like in order for you to take this jump of faith and start this new thing, you feel that you need the other group or somebody else to be on board. Okay. That's what's holding you back. If you feel like if there's anything that's holding you back, it's because you think that there's somebody else that's not on board here. And it's like, do you want their blessing or something? I don't know. All right, let's go into more detail here. See what else comes through for the Pisces. This could also be a 30-day outlook, depending on how you look at your situation and these cards here. Pisces, please. The Star. Something is like everything you've ever wanted. Something is a wish come true. Is total like fulfillment. You know, this is an opportunity that you don't get every day. This is something to cherish, something to hold on to, something you know is rare throughout a person's life, right? Like this can only come around like once or twice in a lifetime. You don't get a lot of these, whatever this is. So you're trying to take care of it. Trying to go toward what brings you peace and less anxiety, less stress. This thing brings that to you. This thing gives you an overall sense of like purpose and meaning. Like it's calm, it's true, it's higher vibing, right? Like it's not as toxic, it's not as superficial or low level, right? Like this is bigger. It's a big energy. You have the 6 of Wands trying to overcome this. Someone wants to accomplish this. Someone wants to get the star, okay? Wants to get the star and keep it for themselves, whatever the star represents to you. I feel like there is a sense of status, money, overall like place in life, like how established are you? These topics are coming up. Be careful not to like allow the negative thoughts of like, oh, I don't have enough, I'm not enough or whatever, to hinder you or prevent you from trying to acquire this thing. Maybe you need a certain amount of money. Maybe you need to make, like, have a certain type of job, or, you know, the need to provide and protect. Here you have the Five of Swords again. In order to grab on and accomplish the star. The star is the goal. The star, it could be a person, it could be a literal goal, like an aspiration, something that you're trying to attain. You could only, you know that this is going to bring you a more peaceful life. You want to get away from the anxiety, from all of the head mental play here. And I think that your situation, whatever you're in right now, is bringing a lot of stress. But it's like you want to win at all costs. In the middle of this reading, you have Death, the Tower, King of Cups, and the Five of Swords. This could also be coming through in the next 2 to 3 weeks for some of you. There is big change happening in and around you here with the Death and the Tower. This thing is coming through like a bolt of lightning, like you don't even expect it. You're not seeing it. So you have to be careful that you're not so, what's the word? Like focused on this one thing. Yes, it's good. I would say so. Yes. But try to have like a situational environmental awareness going on here so you don't get caught off guard. Like if you're taking this reading seriously, this is the point where you want to remember, like, things are going to change in the next couple of weeks. This King of Cups is, if you're dealing with another person, right, and you're going against, there's a King of Pentacles, a King of Cups, which I'm thinking is you because you're the water sign here. I do think that you're in control. When this thing happens, you will be in control. It's just a matter of this Five of Swords stuff. Like, you really don't have to stoop to those levels of play here, right? Like, you don't have to be, what is it? Like the Five of Swords is like toxic behaviors. If you are arguing with somebody, if you're in a situation that you don't want to be in or you don't like, that you're not in control of, that it's not a benefit to you, you know, and then you try to like express yourself in these negative ways instead of just being like in control and open about how you're feeling, it's just going to cause a lot of drama and additional and unnecessary baggage and mess here. It's like, get control of your emotions and how you feel about this situation. This is like putting blame on others, or, you know, maybe it's like you messed up, but at the same time, you know, you don't see that or you don't want to admit it. And so unconsciously or unintentionally, you're putting blame on other people or you're arguing with other people because you're not satisfied. Like, you can't be in control. You're losing in a situation. And so you're expressing yourself negatively. Does that make sense? And then paired with the King of Cups, it's like emotional manipulation. Just so you can get the upper hand, just so you can get out of this situation, just so you can win at this argument or something like that, right? Like there's a sense of manipulation. And so you're burning bridges, you're sabotaging relationships, right? You're causing trouble. And I don't know if this is you or somebody else. It could be somebody else that's not getting their way. And so they are acting out in emotional outbursts that is sabotaging the relationship or this whole situation in some way as well. At the end of the 30-day period, you have the Moon, the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the High Priestess. The truth will come out. Whatever the Five of Swords is hiding, whatever the High Priestess is hiding, the truth will come out. Yeah, I feel like somebody just maybe messed up a little bit. Okay. There was like I'm feeling disrespectful, or like if this has to do with a relationship, I always say, like, one of my things in relationship is if you cannot do it in front of your partner, if you cannot say it in front of your partner, then it's wrong. Okay? Like, whatever it is. Does that make sense? Especially if like you're dealing with another, like a third party or like another person in some way. I'm not saying that I see specific cheating here or something, but there is a little fine line, and maybe somebody crossed that line a little bit. And it's really a black and white thing. There's no like, how far did you cross the line? No. This is, did you do it or did you not? Right? So, and it's secretive, it's private, it's within, it's kept within. This Queen of Wands is making me feel like temptation is here, definitely. But the truth will come out and something will be shown and seen, you know. And you'll get to see who you really are, or somebody will get to see who you really are here with the High Priest. There's commitment here as well coming through with the High Priest. Here's our Prince of Cups again. So let's get some clarifiers. Let's start from the bottom up. I want to know what the Moon and the Queen of Wands is. This is like a secret temptation here with the Queen of Wands. This person is fiery, it's passionate, sexual. Like, they also, if they're involved in this Five of Swords type of stuff, they're strategic, you know, in their approach and their tactics of dealing with this situation. They may be doing something behind your back to tempt you, to guide you, to push you toward doing something that is wrong in a sense. Okay. What's the Moon and the Queen of Wands? Sorry. I was like, I know I drew cards for it, but I wasn't ready. Okay. The Moon and Queen of Wands. The morning. Yeah, it's, again, whatever is in the dark will come to light. Like, that is so strong in this moment here. Seven of Swords. Forget it. Forget it. Like I said, this is not, I don't know who it is that's doing this, but it's not the best. King of Cups. Death card. Okay. Here with the Ace of Swords and the High Priest, this King of Cups here is ending a commitment, is ending something that they gave their word on. They're trying to get out of this. You may be trying to get out of this. And you're trying to do it peaceful, tactful, strategic, trying to not ruffle feathers and doing it the best that you can. But it's like, how there's no best way when you're dealing with something that is a lie or low level, right? Like, I would just say it. Speak it, you know, just no more of the beating around the bush type of energy, right? Like, just say the thing. I think that it'll sting in the moment, but the long run, you'll be better for it, you know, instead of prolonging it or lingering. Five of Wands here with the Death card. Something is definitely ending. Something is definitely changing. And then the Magician. Yeah, like, if you don't just do it and like rip the Band-Aid off, it's just creating a whole bunch of mess here. And all you really want is peace of mind. All you really want is just to get out of this situation. And I get it. I would too, if it involved a lot of this stuff. And especially if it involved you going against what you feel, what you want, what you love, right? Like if you're stuck in a situation and there's a whole bunch of people that are involved and it's just really messy, and your interest, what you desire, what you want to choose goes against what the group or what another person wants, right? You don't want to hurt them either. But you, at this point, it's like, what can you do? By beating around the bush, by like expressing yourself in these low-level ways so you don't approach it directly because you're scared of hurting the other person, all that's doing is hurting the other person even more. Instead of just coming out with it and just saying the thing. And I think that you will at the end of this whole situation eventually, but not without a whole bunch of mess in the middle here. King of Cups, Five of Swords, the World. Yeah, the World is also completion. I think the memory card here is talking about how this will be a memory, you know, like you're pushing for it to be in the past. You're intending for this to move above, to move away from this, right? We clarified this with the Fool. You want a new start. You want a fresh start. You want to get out. You want the Star and the Six of Swords. You want to accomplish that. And you want to feel steady and secure in your decision and like stand strong, right, with that. And that's great. And you should want that. Like, that's okay to want. Like, if anybody's telling you that's wrong, then that's questionable, you know? And the only reason why, in my opinion, reading these cards today is because there's other people involved and your decision will hurt them or is not in their best interest. That's really what's happening here. Anything else to pick up on today? I don't know. Like, whatever the Moon and this Queen of Wands is, it's just really yucky. And it's yucky because it has to be a secret. Because it's like there's lies and deceit attached to it. But does there have to be, you know? Why can't you just say the thing? Six of Wands. Overcoming it, coming out to the open. The Six of Wands has like an energy of, how can I say, like, look at me, right? Like, look at this, like attention is on it. You're definitely going to have attention on this thing that was a secret for a while at some point. People will see this and I don't know. It's like if you're choosing to do something, then like, okay, like we all have free will and we all live our own lives and we should all do what we want. But if you're doing it and you have to lie about it and you have to like keep it a secret, then like, why can't you just do it? You know, like what's wrong with it? Because you don't want somebody else to know, but why? If this is what you want to do, then just do it and just tell the other person that this is what you're doing. This is for people who want their cake and want to eat it as well, right? Like that whole saying. I just don't understand that. When people do something and they want to keep it a secret, like just do the thing. If that's what you want to do, just do it. And if it hurts somebody else, then that means that you're not supposed to be in that situation with them. You don't want to be in that situation with them, right? Like, and if that's the case, then let them know that, you know, do everyone a favor and let them know that. There's no reason to hide. There's no reason to keep it secret. Because if somebody is doing something and lying about something, I don't even know if what I'm saying makes sense, right? Like, do what you want to do. And if it hurts somebody else, then that comes with the territory, that comes with life. We all get hurt, you know? People get hurt because you make a choice to do something that conflicts with their interests. That's just how things go, you know? But this is your life. This is do what makes you happy. And if this thing that you're doing in secret doesn't make another person happy, apologize, be honest, and be like, I'm sorry. Like, this is what I want. You know, this is my life. Like, this, whatever is not working. You know, they will heal. They will figure their situation out. They will move on. But at least you're honest, and at least you're making decisions here, and you're not trying to like balance everything together and lie and, I don't know, go into secret and all of that. Like, it's too much stuff to do. It's all so unnecessary. If this is what you want to do, then just do this and let the people know, right? Like, I know it sounds easier than said than done, but all of this extra stuff is unnecessary. What am I clarifying? I don't even know anymore. 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. See? This is like doing the work, being honest about it. There's some integrity here that comes with honest work, right? Reflecting on what it is that you want. It's like putting the cards on the table and getting rid of what you don't need or want and keeping what you do, and then moving forward from there and continuing to build off of that. This is the advice here. Reflect on your situation, let go of the unnecessary, and whatever it is that you really want out of your situation, continue to build off of that. All the other stuff is extra baggage that needs to be fallen off of this whole situation. All right. Okay, Pisces, I hope that helped somebody. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already a subscriber. If you want a personal reading, they're exactly like this. My email is in the description of the video. Just shoot me an email and we will set something up. Thank you. Have a good one. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.